right, time to do a live reading. We're going to do a quick draw for each and every one of us out there. We're going to go through all of the signs, starting with Aries and moving all the way through until we hit Pisces, all right? So, as always, take what works, leave what doesn't. I really love it when you guys put comments in and all that kind of stuff. So, anyway, let's get going. All right. So, as always, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with, I'm using the Enchanted Map Oracle to start us off for all of our signs, and then I'm going to follow it up. And I think I'm going to use the Everyday Witch Tarot. So those are the decks I'm using. Let's go ahead and get started. Are you ready? Ooh, Talisman has come out. All right, I'm going to take it. All right, Talisman for you, Aries. What's at the bottom of the deck? Cleaning house. So, you know, when the talisman comes up, I feel as if it's almost a card of faith and belief. You know, sometimes it's funny. I used to work in like a crystal mineral shop, and someone came up to me and they asked me, what is the best crystal for? And I just looked at them and I said, listen, a can of sardines will work if you believe in it enough, you know? So whatever it is that you really have your belief set in, then that's it, you know? The only person that needs to know or really kind of understand where you're coming from is you, right? All right, so anyway, let's move on with our Aries and find out what this talisman is all about. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Where are my Aries at this time? All right, let's see. Aries, what's going on? First card out for you is the Queen of Cups coming up reversed. So, you know, you might be, and I hate to say this because I just don't believe in this kind of thing, you know, trying to make something, some kind of cast a spell or something to get your friend here, the Queen of Cups, who's come up reverse, to turn her energy around and maybe rethink the connection between you and her. So, I mean, some of you are just doing whatever you can, you know, and that talisman might be telling me, you know, you're lighting a candle every night going, please God, can you make her come back? Or, you know, but I'm feeling like this queen that you are dealing with, and this could be your energy, but it's very, very unsettled and emotionally, you know, really confused and not really grounded. You know, when the queen is upright, she's a very nurturing, very loving kind of energy. And when she's coming up reversed, I'm feeling like, you know, she's just very, very unsure about her true emotions, and it could be towards you. Now, you know, the card that comes out is the Ten of Wands, clarifying this queen. So I feel as if she's carried a lot of weight in this relationship she's had with you. And it could be a he, you know, he, she, you know who you are, right? I'm just going off of the genders of the cards, right? So anyway, I'm feeling as if this was a connection that was really riddled with a lot of weight and burdens and responsibilities. And I feel like it was really lopsided. So the next card we have is that of the Three of Pentacles coming up reverse. So, you know, I'm sensing, Aries, it just was not working, you know, and I feel like, you know, there wasn't a good energy of collaboration between all of you. Maybe there was another person involved. You know, because with that Three of Pentacles coming up reversed, I feel like there might have been a third person, because here we have the Four of Swords coming up reversed. So this is a real need, Aries, for you to take the time out now, you know, to really rest. Because if you're feeling unsettled, if you are this energy and you're feeling really unsettled over a situation you're involved with, you know, because with these Four Swords, it could indicate that there was something that happened between your person and someone else. And with this Three of Pentacles, it could have been something they were working with. You know, a lot of times we have our work husbands and work wives, you know, and then we go home and we have our wives and our husbands. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think this is an energy where, you know, you felt really, really kind of left out in this connection, because I don't think you liked it. I don't think you liked that they were working with someone else. And the last card I have coming out for you, Aries, is the need to make a decision about possibly maybe I need to go in another direction. So, you know, even though sometimes we don't get what we want, we always get what we need. All right. So, you know, if you are thinking about maybe possibly going in another direction as a result of everything that's just gone down, you know, I think that's a good thing. I'm all for the new. All right. So let's see what else. So yeah, that's what I got for you. All right, Aries. Take what works, leave what doesn't. If it resonated, great. If it didn't, that's okay. It's okay. All right, so let's turn our attention now to our Taurus gang. What's going on in the world of my Taurus? Grateful, thankful to each one of you for being here. We got someone else hopped into the chat, so welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. So let's see what else is going on for all of my Taurus. Taurus. And your card is that of the wishing well. So, there's something you're really wanting to have happen or manifest. And, this wishing well, I like it because the bottom of it has the goblin. So I feel as if, don't let your insecurities keep you from something that, may be in front of you. So I'm feeling like there's this opportunity that you've been really, really hoping for and wishing for, and now it's been given to you, and now you're feeling all some kind of way. All right, so let's let that go, all right, Taurus, because I'm sure they wouldn't have offered it if they didn't feel that you were up to, really having this opportunity fulfilled, all right? So, yeah, it's more, I feel like it's more in your head than anybody else's head. You can do this. You got this, all right? All right, let's turn to our Taurus and the tarot, and we've got the Queen of Cups, just like Aries, but you come up right side up. So I feel as if, you are coming off as a very kind, nurturing, loving, warm type of individual. And I think, what I'm getting with this is that, you're a good catch. There's all these fish here, and I feel as if you are a good catch. And there's people who I think have been keeping their eye on you. So if you've been wondering, is there somebody out there? I think there's more than somebody out there. I think, there's more than one person who, if you're single, who really has been admiring you. And if you're not single, and maybe it's just what you do for a living, your work, your craft, whatever, I think it's being noticed, which is really, really great. So we have the Hanged Man card coming up here next to this Queen of Cups. So Taurus, maybe you're dealing with an energy of someone like I just described. But, with this Queen of Cups, I feel like you were a little hung up as to whether or not you wanted to make a decision about this situation. And again, this can go back to, the energy of, like I was saying before, you may be offered something, and then it comes to you and it lands in your lap, and now you're having all these insecurities and things in your mind. But I feel as if you got to see things from all angles and all perspectives. And once you do that, then you can kind of rest a little bit and kind of take away some of this anxiety, because I'm feeling some anxiety here. But look what comes out as your final outcome. So listen, Taurus, you are in line to really make everything you ever wanted come true. All right, so accept that you deserve this. And if it's too good to be true, it is good. Look, the Ten of Pentacles, this is about achieving everything we've ever wanted. So I feel like, you may have been hung up and your insecurities may have gotten in your way. But honestly, Taurus, I feel as if you can just kind of get past these goblins in your head, you have this wonderful opportunity that is now in front of you. And I think you will be surprised at how good you will be at it. All right. Hi, Mel. How are you? So glad you caught me live, Mel. All right, let's move on and see what's going on for all of my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for all of my Gemini. Some of my Geminis are going to be coming out. I feel like we're ready to stand out and be who we are. Because that's what I'm feeling for you, Gemini. Like you're ready to step out and into whatever role, position you really want to be in. But your card is also the Talisman. Wow, I feel like we're all trying to make some magic here. Bottom of the deck is rock bottom. So if you have been, if you have been feeling like, you've hit bottom and everything has gone against you. Again, this is one of those things, is really putting your faith into a situation that once you hit rock bottom, there's only one way you can go. You're going to bounce up. All right, Gemini? So if you feel like you're going through a really rough time, there's only one direction now for you to go in, and that's up. So just know that the worst is over, and now it's time to really embrace this new start that I'm feeling for you. All right, Gemini? So let's tune into my tarot. Let's see what's going on. What's going on for all of my Gemini at this time? I'm getting those chills, so something's up. Let's see what's going on for my Geminis. Gemini, Nine of Wands. I think you feel like you were really backed up into a corner and had no choice. And this could be you had no choice in a situation that you were involved in. You know, because here, I mean, this person is truly backed up into a tree and she's got one wand left. And this has got to be her magic wand. This has to be that talisman. This has got to be the wand that is finally going to free me of whatever it is that has been holding you back. So I really feel like there's a real fight, in a good way, a fight happening for my Geminis. You know, and this is something that, you know, I think in the past has been really, really difficult. And whatever it is that you are dealing with, I feel like there was a situation that came up where somebody lost their patience. You know, it's like they've had enough. And like I say, we saw that you had hit bottom at some point. You know, so this actually could be a connection that you've been involved with that maybe it's been on and off because of something that's been going on that was not, you know, really allowed. You know, and this could be something like maybe you had a gambling problem, all right? Gemini, we'll just use that, all right? So, you know, you would get your paycheck and you would go out to the casino right from there, you know, get a couple drinks, have a good time, and then come home with nothing. And then this person would be all upset because, like, why did you spend your paycheck, right? This is just an example. So I feel like you had this on and off energy with someone and they finally lost patience. You know, but they didn't get coming back reversed, you know, but I feel as if you were put in a position where you have no choice. So whatever it is that you need to do right now, I feel like you're doing it because you're trying to really save a situation from just kind of ending completely. And here is the situation. We do have this connection with you, this you being this 8 here, you know, it's like, well, you can go back, but you're not sure if you go back whether or not they're going to still love you. So, you know, listen, I think whatever direction you were pointed in, Gemini, it was for your greatest good, right? Because this person is just like, if you want to come back, this has to happen. And that's what I'm feeling. There was an ultimatum made for you. So, yeah, you're really going on faith too, just like Aries, right? But anyway, Gemini, I wish you a lot of strength and courage in whatever it is that you have to go through in order to bounce back. You know, because I do feel like you can manifest this. The bone collector, she's like the magician of this deck. You got this, all right, Gemini, you got this. All right, let's tune into my Cancers. What's going on, Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Cancer, Cancer. What's going on for my Cancers at this time? Grateful, thankful to all of you out there. Really happy to be here. I really appreciate my subscribers and all of the new people that are starting to pop in. Really appreciate that. All right, Cancer, peaks of joy. This is great. So I feel like, you know, with this peaks of joy, I'm also getting peaks of joy, peaks of lows. So I think your life is high and low and high and low and, you know, but these peaks of joy, what I want you to do, Cancer, is to really grab onto one of these energies of peaks of joy and kind of hang on to it for a while and embrace what it feels like to feel good, all right? So some of you just needed to hear that, all right? All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. What's the bottom of my deck? Balancing act. Yeah, see, this is that energy, the highs and the lows, and you trying to make everything work and get a hold of your emotions. So you might have been going through a really emotional situation, you know, so yeah, I'm feeling like there's some energy here of somebody really needing to tap into, you know, a way that really kind of lights them up. Now here we have the Page of Cups coming up, and we see this person, very creative energy. This guy is going to paint a picture. I don't know. He doesn't even have a canvas. Oh, he does have a canvas. He's got a canvas on here, and he's painting, right? So I feel like, you know, there's an energy around you, Cancer, that is very, very creative, you know. So if you have been feeling stuck, I mean, I'm an artist, and I know I go through these blocks, and I can't paint a thing. You know, I feel like just keep going with it. You know, sometimes the creative process is a problem solving kind of energy, you know, so just hang in there. You'll get there. You'll get there. And Nine of Wands. So there's a situation that you are very good at. Something, I feel like you're very creative, all right? And there's something you do, all right, intuitively, because this page is a very intuitive card. It could be something that, you know, you do from the spiritual realm. Maybe, you know, you're a tarot reader, or maybe, you know, you're into the healing arts, or maybe you are into some kind of arts, because I'm picking up a real strong energy around something that you do that is a talent, a gift, a craft. And I feel like you've tried in the past to make this work and it has not worked, right? But you still got that one wand left. This is that talisman that's been coming up, you know, so I feel as if this time it's going to stick. All right, so don't give up. You're almost there. All right, Cancer, you're almost there. Five of Swords is coming up. You know, this is an energy of the ego. All right, so just keep your ego in check, and, you know, just really just kind of ground into your gift, your craft. I really feel like that is what this message wants you to do. It's just like you need to, like, not cut corners, but do what it is that you do very well. Yeah, because, you know, if you cut corners, you know, you get yourself in trouble, because then you always have to go back and clean up the mess, right? So this is one of these energies that if you want to get on a streak and you want to stay in this up kind of energy, because I see you going up and down and up and down, find what you love. All right, find what you love to do and do it, because that's what's going to bring you joy. All right, Cancer. So that's what I got for you. So let's go back to our Oracle deck and see what's going on for my Leos. Grateful, thankful for all of my Leos out there. Really happy to have you all tuning in. I'm going to throw a little bit more cedar down and smudge my cards for this next section. All right, Leo. What does the Oracle have to say to all of my Leos? Leo. Oh, we got a couple cards. All right, so I got to show them all to you. All right, so here we have Ghostlands reversed, and then we have the Magic Stream reversed, and then we have Goblins. So I feel like a lot of you Leos may have been kind of dealing with some demons. All right, and it's almost as if these demons, these goblins, you know, that have been really kind of eating away at you have kind of, you know, taken a little bit of your confidence away. But you got to believe in the magic of life, right? You know, we can either stay in the low, in the dark, or we can choose to make it a better day. So I'm feeling like, you know, you're feeling like you've been left out and where's the magic in your life? It is still there. It really is. You know, the things that are going on now, maybe you're having one of these tower kind of energies. You know, these things are happening because they need to fall away so that we can grow. Sometimes, you know, the things that keep us held back is a lot of, you know, trauma and things from our past. And I feel like you're touching on some of this past trauma, you know, but just believe in the magic of life, Leo, all right? Because it's there. It's always there. All right, so let's see what's going on according to the tarot. Tarot, what's going on for all of my Leos at this time? Yeah, see, I just saw the Ace of Cups come up reversed. See, you're just not feeling it for you. But, you know, you need to feel it for you. The magic is still there, you know? And here's the thing. It's one of those things. When we feel good, you know, and we're dressed up and we know we look good, there is an air of confidence that we carry with us, right? And when we get up and we're depressed and we're still in our bedclothes and, you know, now it's noon and we're still not dressed, you know, this is an energy that's holding us back. So it's like, get up, get out, and find that magic, Leo, because of all of the signs, you love it. All right, so here we have the Seven of Cups coming up for you. All right, the Seven of Cups, let's talk about it. Leo, you have a lot of options. You have a lot of choices in front of you. So when we have this seven come up, it's about what do you really want? because all these cups have something different in it. We've got your home, we got money, we got love, we got, education. What is it, Leo, that you really love? When the 7 comes up, it's asking us to pick a cup and let's ground this energy down into reality. All right, and I feel like that's where you're at, Leo. Let's ground your energy back into reality and try to make something happen. See, here we have this 5 of Wands coming up reversed, all right? When the 5 of Wands comes up reversed, this is about you not feeling like you're as good as the people around you, right? You are just as good, if not better, and you have options and you have choices. And again, I want you to let's tap into the Leo confidence. Let's be that bright sign that truly represents you. Because here you're feeling a little unstable. Queen of Pentacles reversed. So, if it's, a lack of money, you don't have enough money to go, you always want to go on a trip, I feel like it's about you really making a decision and then making it happen, Leo. I mean, truly, you have the magic. We saw that magic stream here. It's almost as if you just got to get it flowing. I feel like your dam has been dammed up. So let's unblock your dam, let it go, and, let's find that confidence and find what it is that really is what you want to have happen. What is it that you want? And then the universe will hear you, but be specific. Don't just say, oh, I want a good job. No, what kind of a job do you want? I want a really good job where I can work 3 days a week and then I have 4 days off and I'm making amazing money and I don't even have to work that long. I can just work a couple hours each of those days. And now you can live the life because you have money, you have time, you have energy, you feel good. Get it? So let's head in that direction, all right, Leo, because I think that would suit you to a T. All right, let's move on here. We got a few more people coming in. So thank you so much for coming in. Welcome, welcome. All right, moving on. We are dealing with Virgo. Virgo, I did your reading today, Virgo. You're in your power. I like it. That's what came up, and that's still here, and I'm feeling like that feels good, Virgo? So let's see. It's like you had some stormy days, but I think you grabbed the reins of whatever storm it was that was in your world, and you took back your power, because that's the energy I got for you earlier today. But let's see what Oracle card comes out. Come Together comes out reversed. So I think you grabbed a hold of a situation between you and your person, all right? Because when this card comes up, it's almost like the Lover's card coming up reversed. And it's like, I don't know what happened. Where's the magic? What happened to me and this person, And it's almost as if the scales kind of leaned in one direction. And I think you got lost in this relationship. So much so that you forgot who you are. So, here we've got this energy of you needing to kind of take control and see how you can turn it around. Now, I'm feeling like we have this listening card coming up reversed, that there is an energy, Virgo, that, somebody just wasn't hearing you, and that happens a lot. All right, we think we're listening, but we really aren't, So I think you have felt like you have not been heard, honestly. But let's see what's going on with the tarot and you, Virgo. See, I see the King of Cups come up reversed. So I'm feeling like you were dealing with somebody who took all of your attention, a very needy individual. So let's see what that's about. All right, Virgo. Virgo. What's going on for my Virgos? Virgo, first card out is the 6 of Cups reversed. So yeah, there's some history here with you and this person. And I just feel like things came to a halt, to a standstill. Whatever this was, there was no movement. I feel like you got stuck in this cycle of arguing. You know what I mean? Where you couldn't talk about things. You kept talking over each other. You know how like one person's talking, the other person's talking, and now everybody's talking and like nobody is hearing anybody, because we do have this card of listening coming up reverse. So I'm just feeling like you guys just butted heads and that was it. 2 of Pentacles. So I think you tried really hard to make this situation work. I mean, you were on a teeter-totter here, but we do have this cat ready to throw it off. So I think you knew that this situation was pretty fragile. you know, and it was just a matter of time before you couldn't balance everything that was going on between you and them. You know, King of Swords comes out. See, this is you. Let's put it in order, okay? This is you getting things in order. And some of you may actually might have had to actually get some kind of advice from a lawyer, a counselor, or something in order to deal with the situation. It doesn't have to be. I'm just kind of picking that up. But whatever it is, I feel as if it was time to really kind of grab the reins of whatever this situation was, because I'm feeling like a train wreck. You are avoiding a train wreck, you know, so you know you had to really kind of step up and really, you know, get some control of this situation. So yeah, Virgo, I'm just feeling like, you know, it's time for everybody to be heard. All right, because nobody, if everybody's talking, nobody's listening, and that's what I feel is going on with you. All right, let's move on to my Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for my Libras? Libra, Libra, what's going on for all of my Libras at this time? Grateful, thankful for the energies around my Libras. All right, Libra. Your card coming out is that of the magical map shifter. So I like this because I feel like you have the ability to make things happen. All right, when there's a problem, and I feel like there could be a problem that comes up, somehow you can fix it. All right, and it's probably one of these things that people might be coming to you and asking you to help them fix something, because I feel like this magical map shifter is kind of saying, hey, you know, I think if we do this, it might work, you know, so whatever that means. And here on the bottom of the deck, we have the magic stream. So yeah, there's been a problem, there's been a block, there's been something that's just kind of come in and thrown a monkey wrench into the situation, whatever that is. Well, let's turn to the tarot and see what this magical map stream might be all about. All right. Let's see. Oh, boy, I'm having a hard time shuffling these cards. All right, I got a situation here. We got the Lovers card showing up and the Two of Pentacles. So you, like Virgo, I think have been trying to make something work with someone. Here we have the Ace of Swords. You know, this guy's coming up reversed, and I'm just wondering if you were deceived in some way about a situation. Yeah, Five of Wands. And I think, you know, you might have been deceived and everybody knew it, you know, so there must have been a lot of talk going on because there's a lot of people in this card, and we've got the Ace of Swords, and I feel like there were a lot of people talking to you about someone, and whoever this someone is, yeah, I feel like it's somebody that you've dealt with in the past. We have the Nine of Wands coming up reversed, and I feel like it's been nothing but trouble, you know, and I think a lot of people have seen that whatever the situation is, there's been just a lot of trouble. So let's see what happens. Eight of Cups. All right. So yeah, again, the magical map shifter. I feel like things had to happen in order for you to make a decision to possibly walk away from something that, you know, you tried. You tried and you tried and you tried, Libra. You know, but I feel like there's just too much. You know, there's just too much history. There's too much. It's almost as if this person had a bad reputation and everybody around you knew it. And everybody around you warned you that this person had a bad reputation. And I think you had to find out for yourself. All right, Libra? And I think you did. And so now you walked away, you know, but I think, you know, it's one of these things when the aces come up, you know, a lot of times it can be delay. And I think, you know, even though you've walked away, I think there's a part of you that hopes that maybe things will turn around again. You know, so I just don't feel like you're done with this situation for now. You are, but I don't think it's totally done. You know, because I'm feeling like there's a part of you that, oh my gosh, if they came back tomorrow, I'd probably give them another chance. Right? So just be aware of what you're going into if you do decide to give them a chance. Because I think it took a lot for this situation to get to the place where it was where you could walk away. All right? So, yeah. Don't bring trouble back in if you just got rid of trouble. All right? All right. That's what I got for you, Libra. So let's turn our attention to our Scorpios. Scorpio, you're next. What's going on for all of my Scorpios? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for all my Scorpios? Grateful, thankful for the messages from the Oracle for my Scorpios at this time. What do we have going on for the Scorpios? We have peaks of joy coming up reverse. So some of you are really upset and depressed, all right? And I think what you need is a little bit of nurturing. So, Scorpio, sometimes and the Scorpios I know, they're not very quick to reach out for help. And I think you could use a friend. I think you could use some, just some love. When this card comes up, Gentle Gardener, I feel as if it's about nurturing, it's about growing. And I'm feeling like, there's a Scorpio out there who's really, really sad. All right, so if you are the sad Scorpio, let's see what the tarot has to say to you. But yeah, I think you need to surround yourself, Scorpio, with people who, make you feel good. People who validate you, people who see you in, for who you are, not somebody else. I think, to me, these are people that really know you, and that would be really good for you if you've been feeling really down and out. Get around those people that would really cheer you up and help you out, all right? So let's see what the tarot has to say for my Scorpios. And your first card here is the Six of Pentacles. See, and again, this is about receiving some kind of help that you need. Here we have this woman, and she's just kind of giving things to both people on both sides. So I feel as if this is an energy of you just receiving, all right, receiving what it is that you need. Two of Pentacles, you've been dealing with a very precarious situation, and I feel as if for you, Scorpio, that cat really did throw you off course here. So I think you tried to make things work, but in the situation you were in, whatever that is, for some of you, I think, you can only do so much. Now, I'm also feeling like this is an energy between, the Six of Pentacles. You may need a little bit of financing or some help to kind of get out of whatever tough spot you are in. And I feel like you do receive that. All right, so maybe you've been wanting to know whether or not you have a loan coming in. You applied for a loan. You're not sure if you're going to get it. I do feel like it. You may just get that. Yeah, here we have the High Priestess. I think intuitively, and you are very intuitive, you're a Scorpio. I feel as if, you know the direction you want to take, all right? And I think you know what you need to do. And, again, sometimes we get hung up, and it's just like, and we get stuck. And when we get stuck, we're afraid to make the next step. And it's just like, this could be about a job. All right, Scorpio, and you're in this job and it's giving you just what you need. It's taking care of you. It's paying the bills. Of course, you're not really happy about the job and you're trying to make it work. And, intuitively, there's a reason why you're there. Maybe it's to just gain experience. Maybe it's just to, get you to the next step that you want to get in. But I feel as if, you're following your intuition and doing what you need to be doing right now. Yeah, and here there's big decisions looming for you. And it could be about a work situation. It could be a direction that you've always wanted to go in. And I feel like your intuition is like trying to point you in that direction. And it's just like, look, this isn't working, dude. Go over here. Look, this is not working. Go over here. And the Two of Wands, there is definitely a decision that you need to make. And it could be about, your future, your stability, because we do have these pentacles here, but you want to move in a direction that's going to feel good, that kind of really nurtures your soul, right? So you've got a big decision coming up. Yeah, and it could be about work, because here we have the Three of Pentacles. What's lovely is we go from the 2 to the 3. So you're progressing. You're going in the right direction. So maybe you took a job, all right? And granted, it's not what you wanted, but it'll get you to the next step in the field that you want to do. So I feel like right now, things may not be the way you want them to be, but it's going to point you in the direction, and your intuition is saying, hey, Do this. Why don't you show people some of the things you can do? Because here we see people, looking at your work, So I feel like have the confidence because, it's almost as if it's being like pushed towards you. And I say, Scorpio, I got this for you. Why don't you do this? Hey, this is a good idea. Oh, look, there's an opportunity, So, follow your intuition because it's pointing you in a direction that is more in line with what it is you want and what you do. All right, Scorpio, so that's what I got for you. All right, let's go back to my oracle and let's see what's going on for the Sagittarians. Saggies, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, Sagittarians. What's going on for my Sagittarians today? Grateful, thankful for the messages. Really happy that all of you are here. What's going on with all of my Saggies today? Sagittarius. All right, your card. Oh, we got two. We have slow and steady and movement. All right, these are like two contradictory cards. All right, so we have slow and steady goes the ship, and then we have movement. I feel as if you are being kicked into high gear. If something you have been doing, okay, because snails go at a snail's pace, but this is reversed. And then we have movement. So it feels to me, Sagittarius, that there was something you were doing and it was just like painfully slow. It's like this is never going to happen. And I feel like all of a sudden, boom, overnight, so this is kind of giving me viral vibes, So say you are, you've been doing this YouTube channel, right? And you've been trying and trying and trying and trying. And, slow and steady, but it's just like not going anywhere. I feel like all of a sudden it takes off. So all it takes is that one video, right? And we all know that. We've seen this on the other sites, as well as here on YouTube, So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of movement heading in a direction that you thought wasn't going to ever move. All right. So I almost feel like this is exciting, really exciting. Look, here we have the intention. So, here's the cosmic egg here. So this is something you've been wanting to happen and it just hasn't happened and it hasn't happened and it hasn't happened and it hasn't happened. And I feel like now, boom, it's going to just happen. All right. And that could happen, I think, by the end of this month. I think Sagittarians, I think all of us are going to start to see that, wow, things are really moving, and things are finally taking off. Because I don't know about you guys, but January, February, March, I mean, they were horrible months for me. I mean, honestly, and I'm just really happy to be in April now. So I think this is some of the energy that you are feeling. So good stuff coming towards you. It's nice to know that finally you can breathe because all your efforts are finally going to pay off. All right, let's see what's going on. And this has been something that's been looming with you Sagittarians for a while, because this has been the same kind of message that's been coming up for you guys. All right, 9 of Cups. See, your wish is coming true. Seriously. It's just like, this is what you really wanted. This is what you needed to happen. Now you can sit back and relax on this beach. Although we do see that this cat is trying to keep somebody from kind of taking the joy out of what's going on. And, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Not everyone is happy that we are successful. Not everyone is happy that good things are happening to us. And I feel like don't let anybody, kind of crush your bubble there, because you earned this. You've been working at something for a long time, all right? And now it's coming to fruition so that you can really reap the rewards. So don't let anybody stop you. Now, I do want to say, okay, if there is, like, you see the money, it's going to start coming in, like you really start to see, like, oh my God, this is really happening. Well, just don't go out and spend it, all right? 4 of Pentacles, hang on to your coins, all right? Just because you're making money, it doesn't mean you have to spend it faster than you're making it. So whoever you are out there, put some away. Savings is always good to have. It's always nice to save for a rainy day, and I feel like that's a good message for you, Sagittarius, right now. And the Chariot comes up reversed. So, yeah, if you were planning like, oh, maybe we should go, to Europe and blah, blah, don't. All right? Not yet. I'm feeling like the Chariot saying, just stay put, all right? And just kind of ground in and appreciate this energy that's happening now. So, and this can also be maybe you've been wanting to take a trip, and you're really considering whether or not you want to take the money out and kind of do it. These cards are saying, maybe not now. Why don't you save it more till the summer? To me, this is, now is not the time to do this. Maybe later on you can see about that. Yeah, see, the Magician card comes up reversed. So I'm feeling like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Make sure that there's a lot of eggs in that basket, because we do have the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, you've been waiting a long time. I feel like, don't blow it now. All right, don't blow it now. Because this is something that you have held on to for a while. All right, and you just and it's also one of these things. Don't be premature about it. All right, because it's one, I'm feeling like, okay, you were offered this really great job. All right, and we're in April, but it doesn't start till May, late May. So don't go spending a lot of money now in April, so that May comes and you go into this job more broke than you ever have, because then we have to catch up. You know what I'm saying? So, if that's your situation, just keep your hands in your pockets. You'll thank me later. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I had for you. All right, let's move on to my Capricorns. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign, Capricorn. What's going on for all of my Capricorns? Grateful, thankful for this energy of my Capricorns. All right, Capricorn, we've got One Ring Circus, but it comes upside down. I feel like you were dealing with a lot of energy that was just like crazy. Like here you're sitting and it's like the world around you is spinning out of control. Or maybe this was you feeling like, you are really kind of going in stir crazy is what I get. But the bottom of the deck we have Stuck in the Mud coming up reversed. So I feel like whatever it is, it's done. So the worst is over. All right, Capricorn, and we can now look towards a new day. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Capricorn, what's going on for all my Capricorns? Capricorn, I feel like there's somebody who, from a distance, look, we have somebody from a distance has their eye on you. So there might be somebody on social media who's paying attention to you. This could be somebody from your past, but there is definitely, I'm picking up, there's an energy of somebody who's got their eye on you. So let's see what the message is for you, Capricorn. So here we have the Ace of Wands. Look, things are really turning around. Look, the Ace of Wands, I love it, because this is like, oh my gosh, everything I ever wanted, it all of a sudden it's happening. I like this because I think we've been in a really down time, and to have these high cards coming out. So yeah, so look, you come out in your own reading here, the Devil reversed. I think, there's a lot of things that you've been doing that have kind of shifted out of bad habits, bad things that you've been kind of feeding yourself. I mean, whatever it is, I feel as if there is this new kind of, lilt to your walk, because, it's like, it's almost magical that things are starting to turn for you. And then we have the Five of Cups coming up reversed. So I'm feeling like, wow, you're coming out of the dark and into something really good. So Capricorn, you're feeling good about yourself. You really are. I feel like now it's time for these things to kind of turn around. Whenever I see that the Five of Cups has come up reversed, that's telling me that you are finally letting go of this heavy energy that's been holding you back, and you are moving on. And the fact that you come out here as, not being tempted by the things that used to hold you back, and kind of taking that and saying, no, I'm going to heal that. I'm going to make myself a really good Capricorn rather than one that's depressed and down. And melancholy is a very natural aspect to the Capricorn. So it's really important, and it really makes me happy to see that you are really starting to see the brightness of your life. And the next card we have here is the High Priestess. She's coming up reversed. So I think, you're following your heart. You're following your intuition. And, you may not even know what's going on, but I feel like you're okay really kind of taking the chances that you are and really moving in directions that are more in line with you, not what society has put on you. Because I'll tell you this, Capricorn, I am a Capricorn myself. you know it seems like all of the responsibility gets given to you because you're responsible, you're going to lock up at the right time, people can count on you, and this and that. But now it's more about you and not them. So I am so happy for you. I am really, really happy for you, Capricorn. So we're going to end it there and move on, because it's time for you guys to like just embrace this good energy, all right? And like a whole new lease on life. All right, let's see. Yes, things will pick up, Mel. They really will. They really will. I think the second half of this year is when we are going to really see the rewards, more or less. Because I think this whole first half, there's been so many shifts in astrology, the planets. I mean, we got Pluto and Aquarius, so a lot of truths are coming out, things of that nature. So yeah, but the worst is over. See, we have the Ten of Swords come up, and when the Ten of Swords comes up, this is an energy of a lot of the past finally coming to an end, all of these hurt feelings, the struggles, and a new beginning. All right, so now let's turn our attention to who's next? Aquarius. Wait, Ruby, my dog, she's really hungry. She's scratching at the food door. No, you have to wait. When they give you that look, that sideways look, like, what do you mean I have to wait? That's what she's giving. She's very, very adamant about her schedule. But she can wait. All right, Aquarius, we have Magic Prayer coming up reverse. So what's going on, Aquarius? And then we have home. So I'm feeling like there's a home situation. There is something you were hoping was going to shift in the energies in your home. All right, because I just feel like there's been something that made you really sad. Here we have sad embrace. So don't give up, Aquarius, whatever this is. Do not give up, all right? Whenever I see an energy of being sad, I want you to just kind of lift your head up and look up to the sky, because that's where you're going to find your faith, your answers, and a way to feel better. All right, so let's see what's going on for all my Aquarians. Your first card out is that of the Six of Swords. So this is an energy of moving out of a situation into something that is much better. So if this is a situation at home that has left you really sad, maybe somebody left, somebody just decided, I'm out of here. They got into a fight and, I don't know. I'm just feeling like there's this energy that something happened in your home and somebody said, I'm gone, and this could be, anything from your partner to your kid, I don't know. You can fit it to whatever situation, but the Nine of Swords is coming up here reversed. I feel as if there was a lot of tension and a lot of anxiety in this situation, and it was almost as if, there was no respite for anyone. So a decision had to be made. So we have the Two of Swords here. So something had to give. So I feel like somebody is making a big decision to either stop something, because when the swords come out, this is like we're going to cut someone out, or we're going to cut this out, or we're going to stop doing something so that we can stand in with some strength and order. Because when we're holding one sword, we have power. When we're holding two swords and we don't know what to do, then you're weakening yourself. So I feel like whatever this situation is, it was exactly what you needed to make this decision that you didn't want to make. All right, and again, there was another sign that got these two. So here we have the Two of Wands. I think it was time. This was a decision that was wanting to happen a long time ago. But I feel like now you're finally at that point where you're ready to make some moves. So, whatever it is that has recently happened, or maybe it's going to happen, you can kind of see it coming down the pipeline. It is exactly what you need in order to make that push, to make that decision that we never want to make, but we know we need to. All right, Aquarius, so that's what I got for you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit coming up reversed. All right, so, and then we have this card of the Chariot. So there's definitely some movement happening and some energy happening that is shifting you out of a place where you just didn't feel like you were you. Because when the Hermit comes out, the Hermit's like, remember who you are. You know, you are this. And I think you are being reminded of who you are. All right. Thanks, Mel. Wishing you all the best too. Thanks for popping in. All right. So, yeah, Aquarius, that's what I'm feeling for you. So, just know that this is the right thing, whatever this decision is, even if it's one you don't want to have to make. All right? All right. Moving on, last but not least, we have our Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Pisces, the dog is still staring at the cabinet door. She's so funny. She'll do that until I finally get up. Anyway, Pisces, what's going on for my Pisces? Grateful, thankful for the messages for all my Pisces at this time. Pisces, 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 Pisces. All right, we have Ride the Wave. Ride the Wave and Spirit of Place. So I feel like, you know, there's a situation going on where I think, you know, you just gotta let it, like, really ride the wave. You know, it reminds me of like my sister. My sister has, you know, she can be difficult. Just put it that way. You know, and sometimes you just need to let them kind of do their thing. You know, because there's nothing you're gonna say that's gonna change them. That's gonna make them go in another direction. So you just kind of go with it. And I feel like, you know, by just kind of going along with whatever the situation is, it will make both you and them and everyone else around them happy. All right, so that's what I'm feeling for you. But I like that it's Spirit of Place because I feel like you're really trying to create this energy at home, you know, this energy of peace. Because, you know, maybe things haven't been very peaceful at home, or there's been some kind of upset, or, you know, but I feel like, you know, you'll do whatever you have to do just to hold the ground and keep the peace. All right, Pisces. What do we have? We have Temperance coming up reverse. See, there's an energy where somebody's not being patient, and you know, I think you riding the wave, I think is just what you need. Just hang in there a little longer. We do have the Ace of Swords, so I feel like a lot is coming out that you needed to kind of see or hear, because when the Ace of Swords comes out, it does speak of truth. All right, so I feel like this is one of those things that, you know, a lot is coming out as a part of this situation that you're dealing with. You may not like everything you hear, but I feel like you need to hear it. All right, so if somebody needs to vent to you, because that's what I'm picking up, is like somebody has something they need to say, you know, and they probably have not wanted to say it for a while, but I feel like just let them say what it is they have to say. And you know, I'm almost feeling like it could be a little irrational, a little off the wall, you know, but there's a reason, you know, for this disjointed kind of energy that they're feeling. And I think they just need to know they have a safe place, you know, and if you can create that container for whoever this person is that needs to just kind of speak out, you know, and say what it is they have to say, I think, you know, that will be really helpful. Because if not, I just feel like, you know, you're butting up against a situation that, you know, you just got to let the wheel turn. I do have Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune sitting here together, both reversed, you know, so, you know, having patience will buy you a lot of, you know, peace. And if you're not patient and you try to kind of get in front of whatever this situation is, I think you're going to run up against a wall. All right, Pisces? So ride the wave, whatever it is. All right? So as always, people, please take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in this story. I really appreciate each and every one of you tuning in, being a part of my channel, hitting that like button. You know, I just really appreciate all of you. So until the next reading, have a great day, you guys. Bye now.